So welcome back to the channel, guys, and today I have another review for you. It's going to be the Blue Snowball Black Ice microphone. So just in case you're wondering, this is a brand new product. When I say brand new, I bought it new. The regular price on this bad boy is normally $49 in stores like Best Buy, but I did buy it at GameStop. They happen to have a $10 off sale, so it's $39.99. Non-used, it is brand new. And to be honest with you, I really trust the Blue line of products. I love it. I actually have a Blue Yeti right here that I'm talking into in this microphone, so you can see the quality for this one. So let's go ahead and see if this is any good, and let's unbox it together. So right here is everything that this comes with, minus any type of paperwork. I'm just showing you the actual hardware itself so you know what to expect. So right here you have your USB that plugs directly into the back of the Blue Yeti, as you can see right here. I said Blue Yeti, I'm sorry. The Snowball right here plugs right in. It's just plug and play. You don't have to worry about, now if you're using a PC, it'll say installing software on the bottom right hand corner, and once it's done, you're good to go. The microphone should work right away, and depending on what actual program that you're using to play audio, just make sure that this is the primary. But normally, if you don't have a microphone, or if you unplug a previous microphone and attach a new one, it normally readjusts for you. But just to be safe, you want to make sure that you're not recording out of your webcam, which a lot of webcams do have audio. You have the stand right here, which is very simple to use. All you have to do is just pop it open, as you can see, and it stands up on its own. Of course, I'm going to press it down a little bit. Here we are. And in order to put this on top of that, the Blue microphone itself had right here, as you can see, just sits on top of this. Sorry, I'm gonna give you, and you just twist it. So I am doing this with one hand. Now, what I will say is that this will twist all the way to the bottom, so you don't have to worry about anything falling off. I'm just showing you for formality reasons how simple it is. It's a very simple setup. You have nothing else to worry about after that. All you have to do, like I said, is just plug it into the back, plug and play. Unfortunately, there is no physical buttons on this microphone. So what that means is if you're a gamer, and you're especially a PC gamer, you may have to either mute the game or unplug the back of the microphone in order to actually pause the sound coming out of it, especially if you're doing something else, you're talking to someone in the background, or you're saying something unsavory, which a lot of people get caught doing. That's a surefire way to just unplug this. And when you do plug this microphone up, the light will actually turn red, so you know that it's in use. So with that being said, very simplistic setup. Let's go over how it actually sounds in real time. I'm going to do a recording for you guys so you can see if the quality is actually worthwhile, especially paying that $39 that I paid for this product. So this is going to be the microphone test for the actual Blue Snowball microphone. I got to be honest with you. I think this thing is crystal clear in my opinion. And when I put it next to my Blue Yeti, which is right here, another Blue product, this is crystal clear, at least for what I use it for. Now, it doesn't have any type of settings such as to be able to pick up other noise around it. Like other microphones tend to have these little pattern, let me show you here, these little pattern features on the microphones where, of course, if you look at the instructions, they tell you what they do. So if you're doing podcasting with other people inside the same room, if you're sitting around a round table or a table where there's multiple people on each side, other microphones have the ability to pick up all the sound around it where it sounds like you're talking directly into it. While the Blue microphone, on the other hand, as you can see, this is how it looks on the front. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually just spin the microphone around while I talk so you can hear it. So this is the front. This is how it's going to sound on the side. This is how it's going to sound from the back. This is how it's going to sound from that side. And the last twist to the front, this is how it's going to sound regular. So it's, like I said, it's very clear. Believe it or not, you actually can find this microphone on sale. I purchased mine at GameStop for $39, which is very, very cheap. I think the regular price is $49, and they do have a variation where it comes in either like a silver looking white. This one is black, which, you know, I didn't really care which one I got as long as I got the microphone for the review purposes. But, you know, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. I think that anyone is looking for a professional microphone where you talking to it or do some type of podcasting or streaming, this is in fact good enough. Now, granted, as you do sound effects and different things, and when I say sound effects like a soundboard, there's other things that play in the background that this microphone might pick up. Like it does pick up voices around you. So if my wife sits over here where I'm pointing and I'm sitting right here, you can still hear her clearly. And I'm not able to actually adjust any of the sound settings, unfortunately, because it doesn't have any type of software with it. But what I will say is that if you're using things like iMovie, Pro Tools, GarageBand, or I believe it's called Audacity, you should be able to, I suppose you might be able to tweak the settings if it allows it to do so, because some applications, or even Twitch Studio, which is what I'm currently using for this recording software right now, you can always go to the settings and change how loud the microphone is and things like that if the software allows it. But if we're talking about software directly from Blue itself, unfortunately, this does not have any. But at the end of the day, with clarity like this, honestly, I could care less. So what I will say about that recording quality is that it's very, very crisp. It's very clear. Now, it's rare to find a microphone, in my opinion, that has the quality of the Blue mic. I've tried JLabs, I've tried 8Tricks, many different microphones, and they didn't sound bad, but none of them sound this crisp like this microphone here with that sound test that we did. So when it comes to just what you heard in terms of recording and things like that, when you're playing a game, it's still going to come out crisp. You don't have to worry about that. If you're talking about podcasting or doing some type of stream, it's all going to work very well. In addition to that, normally I have like a mic cover. I forget what it's called, but it's like this little film that either covers the front of the microphone. It's like a little circular thing. I forget what it's called, the technical terms. Or I have like this type of foam that fits on top of this so that when you talk very loud, your words don't bleed and certain words sound louder. Now I have that issue with the Blue Yeti. I do not have that issue with this particular one because I leave it on the desk when I talk. So the distance that you're hearing a lot of the times in my older videos, what on that clarity was, it was about a foot away from me and you could hear how clear it was. Now there are microphones that do a better job of being able to make the sound closer even if the microphone is more far away. I did that with the on microphone, but if we're just talking about just quality of just I would say cleansiness, the quality of just how clear the mic and precise it is, for $40 on sale, $50 regular, this is ideal. Now, like I said, it doesn't have any physical buttons on it, so you're not able to put it on mute or anything like that. You will have to actually unplug it from the back, which is a pain in the ass. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's a quality built mic. It looks very, very well. Let me say it looks very well. It looks very, very good. And I do suggest it. Now, there is one other thing that might be a hit or miss for some of you guys. Now, I do have a couple of these right here, as you can see, and I twist my microphone on this normally. That's why the Yeti in the background is disconnected, because I was testing this one out. Unfortunately, the hole that goes in the bottom is pretty big, so you would have to get one of those. You would have to either get a piece that fits into this, like a converter, or you would have to just buy a piece that fits into that and then screws into this guy, or find a arm that can hold multiple size microphones and screw in. So outside of that, I mean, it's not life or death or anything. Again, for the price, you're going to get that super clear clarity. It's going to sound very, very good. Even when you record something, I use software to actually do edits and whatnot, be it YouTube, UCut, or even just the basic software that runs off the Windows, or some people use Photoshop or different things. It really depends. I don't know about Photoshop, but Canva, it really depends on the editing software that you use. You're good to go. You shouldn't have anything to worry about. It's just plug and play. That is it. So anyway, with that being said, I highly recommend this microphone. Now, if you're one of those people where you're doing podcasting with multiple people, you need to be able to pick up different voices and change the patterns so that whether you're playing music or a soundboard and different things, it picks it up and you can hear it clearly, then this is where the Blue Yeti comes from. And this is $129 normally, but you can find this for $99. What I will say is that I'm not showing it in its best light, but this guy actually comes with a stand where it screws in on the sides and you can adjust the stand however you want. But I actually just hook it up to here and, you know, twist it in, and that's that. So anyway, that is the review. Hopefully you guys will, you know, like what you see and kind of make a decision so you don't have to guess on the microphone to get, because you heard the quality. So, you know, I'm not lying, did it in real time. In addition to that, it is the holiday season. So what I will say is keep in mind that GameStop is having sales, 50% off on different types of keyboards and things like that, like high-end ones, as a matter of fact. And eventually this might drop even price, whether you go to Best Buy, online, Amazon, shop around, figure it out. That's what I do. But I personally like owning things new, especially things like microphones that, you know, that are fairly affordable. So again, for that price of $40 right now, go into your local GameStop. You'll see it on probably on their top shelf in their computer section. Let them know, check the price for you to make sure it's still that price, and you're good to go. So anyway, like always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.